Good evening. Welcome to the May 24th, 2022 Village of Bolingbrook Board Meeting. If you'd like to make any comments regarding anything on this evening's agenda, please grab a sheet from the back with the agendas so that we can have it for the records. At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Pat Clare up to lead us in the pledge.
So move.
Second. Wait. Roll call first.
We will do that. Trustee Zarate?
Yeah, I said it.
Trustee Watts?
Here.
Trustee Kelly? Here. Trustee Lawler?
Here.
Trustee Doris? Trustee Carpenzano?
Here.
Thank you. Now may I have a motion to approve the minutes from board meeting May 10th, 2022?
So move.
Trustee Watts?
Second.
Trustee Carpenzano, any additions, corrections, or deletions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Approval of the agenda. Mr. Odelson, do we have any changes to this evening's agenda?
Just a bit of a delay under proclamations. Number one, Africa Day. The acceptors will not be here on time, so we'll have to hold that till later in the meeting, if it's okay with you, Madam Mayor?
Thank you.
Okay.
May I please have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Carpenzano. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. We do have two proclamations this evening. Our first proclamation will be for Pride Month. I'd like to invite Miss Elena Humphrey up, please, with your family.
I also have Dominic posing here from our board.
We're going to keep this right here in case you need it, and I'm sure you will.
Thank
I know
you.
you correctly. And I'm going to stand up here. Whereas the Village of Bolingbrook supports the right of every citizen to encourage equity and freedom from discrimination, and whereas believes that all people, regardless of age, gender, race, religion, marital status, national origin, sexual orientation, or disability, have the right to be treated based on their value as human beings, and whereas we support and welcome people of diverse backgrounds and beliefs, a diverse population leads to a more vibrant community, and whereas the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, and asexual communities contribute to the cultural, civic, and economic success of the Village of Bolingbrook, whereas while we as a society at large are slowly embracing new definitions of sexuality and gender, we must also acknowledge that the need for education and awareness remains vital to end discrimination and prejudice. And whereas we acknowledge the efforts to bring awareness to the continuing evolution of the gay pride movement with a display of rainbow artwork around the front section of the pond behind Village Hall for the month of June, I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Board of Trustees, the Village of Bolingbrook, hereby proclaim the month of June as Pride Month and encourage our residents to reflect on the ongoing struggle of equity that the LGBTQ+ communities face and celebrate their contributions that enhance our village.
Yours. All right. Let me take this off so I can read the little. Can you pull that out for me? Thank you. Thank you very much, Mayor Mary, and trustees. I wanted to let everyone know that Bolingbrook Pride is sponsoring a Pride decorating contest in Bolingbrook for the month of June. Entry is by photos uploaded through our Google form, which is accessed at our website, bolingbrookpride.org, which also houses a lot of resources for people here in our community. And there will be a winner in both the home and business categories. Entries are due by June 20th, and we really look forward to seeing beautiful rainbow displays here in town.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Right. Next, we have a couple of swearing in this evenings. I would like to invite our Fire Chief, Jeff LaJoy, to join us, as well as members of our Police and Fire Board, Chair Major Jones, Kevin Johnson, and Ray Mackery. This might be a little low for you. First, swearing in this evening will be Lieutenant Dave Butcher. You want to come up and join us with your family? Come up here. Don't be shy.
Come on, everybody gather around.
And you guys, come up here.
Absolutely. I'm probably going to forget a name. That's how, we get up here. He's like, oh, I forgot a name. Just kidding.
Wow, look at this.
My dad, Dr. Butcher, yes, Dr. Butcher, Dwayne, stepmom Patty, wife Susan, daughter Molly, boyfriend Zen, stepdaughter Michelle, stepdaughter Allie, and the prince that the world revolves around now, young Thomas.
Thanks, Dave. So good evening, everyone. Welcome. At first, I just want to, the reason for this promotion. So our Battalion Chief, Troy Kirch, who couldn't be here with us tonight, retired. Troy did 30 years with the village. I started in 92, I believe, so 30 years is a long time, especially for a department that's only 50 years old. I know people have heard me say it before. So Troy was pretty integral in where we're at today. I mean, Troy was responsible for our training department, not only that, but he also took care of our radio group, station alerting. He's a certified electrician, so he did a lot of stuff around the stations. I don't know if we're gonna miss that so much, but Troy was really a big help, and we're really gonna miss Troy, so that's the reason why Dave is getting promoted, because Troy stepped away. So let me introduce Dave Butcher to everybody. So Dave started with us in August of 1994. He was promoted to lieutenant in 2019. Dave has been instrumental in establishing the fire department's first drone team. So Dave's got numerous certifications. He's an EMT. He is a certified training program manager, firefighter 3, hazardous materials technician. He has a structural collapse technician and rope technician certifications. He's also got an associate's degree from Andrews University in building technology, and he's got a bachelor's degree in science management from Southern Illinois University. So Dave and his wife, Susan, they reside here in Bolingbrook, and in his spare time, Dave really enjoys flying his drones. We're all aware of that. He likes photography, working on his Jeep, and spending time with his family.
Great. You also like doing tutorials. I've seen you give a couple of tutorials.
On,
Facebook, just how to do things.
oh, yes. If I'm fixing my car or something, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, if
It's
you want to
like-
know how to do something, just have
It's
Dave teach you.
YouTube University.
Is that what it is? Is that a real thing?
I call it. Like, I've learned to do a lot of things just watching YouTube videos.
I thought that was for the younger generation.
No. It's everybody.
I'll remember that. All right. Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Dave Butcher,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
that I'll uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
the Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as Battalion Chief
and that I'll faithfully discharge my duties as Battalion Chief
to the best of my abilities
to the best of my ability
in a manner prescribed by law.
in a manner prescribed by law.
Congratulations.
Thank
All right. Let's get a picture. Can you guys come over
Yeah,
here
my
and
daughter,
join us
turn
for
on
a
here real
picture?
You
on me?
You need to. Your daughter, not your wife, huh? Is he afraid you're gonna stick him? Can I take this little one? Okay, let's take a picture and we'll be good. You guys all climb in. We have a wide lens, but it's not that wide. I think you're blocking your parents.
sorry.
They're kind of more important than you are, really. Very good. Since I gave you a badge, can I have the little one?
Sure.
Well, that was easy. Are you going to make any comments? You usually are a man of quite a few words.
Sure. I'd like to thank, obviously, the mayor and the board of trustees and the commissioners for this opportunity. My fellow firefighters in the back for being here, very humbling. Family. And I'm looking forward to some good building on what Troy did over the years. He laid a good foundation for us, so we're going to build on that, and hopefully in a few years I can leave it a little better than I left it. So thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Next, we have firefighter Anthony Peloso, who will be promoted to lieutenant. Could you please come up with your family?
You know what, while Tony's making his way up here, I'd like to introduce the police and fire commissioners. Major Jones, he's the chair, Ray Mackery, and Kevin Johnson. Here you go, Tony.
Okay, so come up a little bit this way so we can get the flags. I promise. Chief LaJoy doesn't bite. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm probably the famous guy.
I'd like to introduce my parents, Mike and Terry Peloso, my wife, Ann, my daughters, Alice and Nora, and my sons, Matthew and Colin.
All right, thanks, Tony. And with the promotion of Dave to battalion chief, that opens up a lieutenant spot, so Tony fills that position now. So Tony started with us in 2002 as a firefighter paramedic. He resides in Lockport with his wife. We just met all his wife and his children. Tony attended college at Columbia Southern University as a bachelor's degree in fire administration. He is a state-certified EMT, several certifications through the State Fire Marshal's Office, including Firefighter 3, Fire Officer 2. He's a fire service vehicle operator and a hazardous materials operator. Tony's also part of the drone team, and he has his FAA 107 certification, which means he can fly drones. He's certified through the FAA. In his spare time, Tony enjoys spending time with his children at various events, which with 4 kids, I'm sure that's plenty. He likes cooking, even though I don't ever recall Tony cooking, and learning new recipes and traveling. He does not cook at work, and I don't know what he tells you. And just for the record, too, Tony's been secretary-treasurer for over 10 years of the Firefighters Union, Local 3005. So, all yours, Tom.
Do you really cook? Does he cook? No, right. Yeah. Does he cook? Yes. Does he clean up after he cooks? No. Oh. Then we would prefer, as women, we would prefer you not cook. I state your name.
I, Anthony Peloso,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United
that I
States,
will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as
that I will faithfully discharge my duties as
lieutenant
lieutenant
to the best of my abilities
to the best of my abilities
in a manner prescribed by law.
in a manner prescribed by law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's the paparazzi. Wait, Chief's got to get in. Yeah. Perfect. I'll say more. Come on. That goes with the job, the promotion at least.
I just want to thank the mayor and the trustees for this opportunity. I'd like to thank the Police and Fire Commission for all their time that they put into the testing process and hiring people here. I'd like to thank my family for their support in getting me to this position, and I definitely would be remiss not to thank everybody in the back of the room. The fire department works as a team, and the only way for anybody to get promoted is with the help of the rest of us, so thank you.
Thank you. For those of you watching at home, that entire back row is what everyone up here is referring to as the firemen in attendance. I don't know why they always like to stand. I always wonder. Thank you. Madam Clerk, have we received any comments ahead of this evening's board meeting?
No, Madam Mayor, we've received no public comments in advance of the meeting about issues before the board.
Thank you. Is there anyone present in the audience that wishes to address the board regarding items on the agenda this evening? Good evening.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, trustees. My name is Christopher Unger. I'm an attorney, and I represent Dave and Patricia Knezzi. I'm here to make comments pertaining to the Sawgrass annexation and development documents that you have scheduled for this evening. My clients own the property at 11128 Essington Road. That property is a single-family home on the west end of Essington Road, where Essington Road meets Hassert Boulevard and Naper Plainfield Road. The documents that you're contemplating reviewing this evening pertaining to the Sawgrass annexation and development contemplate vacating Essington Road at my client's, or the easterly extension of my client's southerly property line. My purpose here tonight is to ask the village for a commitment to make whatever roadway improvements are necessary to accommodate emergency vehicles and essential services to provide services to the Knezzi property. At this point, our concern is that while a fire truck can get in, it might not be able to get out. While a garbage truck may be able to get in, it might not be able to get out. And it's our hope that Matt Eastman's been very helpful. We've attempted to arrange some meetings with the Plainfield Fire Protection District, which services that property. We've just not been able to accommodate that. We don't know what anybody needs. So I suppose I'm asking you to write a blank check, and I'm willing to work with you if we need more time to determine what exact road improvements will need to be implemented in order to accommodate vehicles providing those services. So, those are my comments. If you have questions for me, I'm happy to entertain them.
My understanding is, like, as you stated, that we have been in contact with Plainfield Fire, and there is communications, and we plan to.
I've been in
continue
contact
those.
with Plainfield Fire.
Right, so I know that we're going to do what it takes to make sure that that's a safe in-out for everybody, definitely.
Okay. Well, I wanted to bring this matter to your attention because it's a real issue for my clients.
Great,
All right, thank
so
you.
much. Is there anyone else? All right, it looks like our Consul General is still not here from the Congo, so we will continue until they arrive, and we'll kind of play it by ear. Okay? All right. Bill approval. Bill listings for this evening's approval is bill listing A, $449,711.29. Bill listing B, $415,374.21, for a total of $865,811.29. $85.50. Are there any questions or comments from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve the bill listings?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Kelly, second. Trustee Lawler. Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Mayor, Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next are our tax receipts. March 20 of 22, state income tax, $2,346,445.97, which is a 90.1% increase from a year ago. February of 2022 sales tax, $2,820,782.39, an increase of 10.7% from a year ago. March 2022 motor fuel tax, $244,230.86, a 17.6% increase from a year ago. February 2022 state administrative fee, $22,852.76. Next up, we have our public hearings. Sorry, roll call.
Yes. Trustee Zarate? Yes. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next, we have our public hearings. We will be reopening public hearing regarding Pulte Property, Sawgrass Towns, annexation and annexation agreement, 11349 South Napier Plainfield Road. May I have a motion to reopen the public hearing opened originally on April 26, 2022?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Zarate, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. At the village board meeting of April 26, 2022, this public hearing was continued to this meeting to allow for a public hearing before the Plan Commission on the rezoning from ER to R3. Pulte Home Company, through the owner, is seeking an agreement to develop 46.65 acres, commonly known as Boughton Materials property, in order to reflect a recent rezoning from ER, estate residence, to R3, single-family residence, along with a special use permit for a planned development to allow for the construction of a mixed-use development, which would feature 51 single-family homes along with 142 townhomes, commonly known as Sawgrass Towns, which would also feature 2 large water features along Napier Plainfield Road, subject to the approval of the annexation of an annexation agreement. Are there any questions or comments from the public? May I please have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Watts, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Okay. Next, we have our motion. We correct on that? Right? Okay. Motion to accept low bid from K5 Construction Company in the amount of $4,912,521.95 for the 2022-23 MFT HMA street resurfacing and patching program. The village sent out 6 bid requests and only 2 bids were received. The village accepted the low bid, which was under the revised budget. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Watts, second. Trustee Kelly, roll call vote, please.
Ms. Mayor, Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, Resolution 22R-024, authorizing contribution to Community Service Council of Northern Will County for family and individual clinic counseling. This is the village's annual 2022-23 budgeted contribution. This is for counseling services for Bolingbrook residents. The total cost is $32,000. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Zarate. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Zarate?
Yes. Thank you. And we have Bob Kalnicki, the Director of Community Service Council, is with us this evening. Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution up is 22R-025, approving renewal of the contract between the Village of Bolingbrook and Impact Networking for printer copier services. This is all of our printers in the village. This is a 3-year contract which covers the service of the village's printers and copiers. Additionally, the village will be leasing 5 printers to replace existing models that have reached the end of their useful life. Sometimes I wonder, what does that mean? The end of their useful life. Nobody ever says that about me.
Well, not to your face,
The cost is $59,583.68 per year for a total of $178,750.80 for the 3-year contract. This has been reviewed and approved by our Finance Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Watts, second trustee Lawler. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Motion carries. Thank you so much. Next, we have Resolution 22R-026, approving the renewal of a contract between the Village of Bolingbrook and GAD Group Technology, Inc. for consultation and contractor services. This is a renewal contract. The new contract is from May 1st, 2022 till April 30th, 2023. GAD will provide 3 full-time consultants for the help desk and technical support for police and town center. The total cost is $265,000. Once again, this has been reviewed and approved by our Finance Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? Motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Second. Trustee Kelly, second trustee Zarate. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes. Motion carries. Thank you. Next resolution is 22R-027, approving a proposal from Noble Tech for services, hardware, and software for various village building firewalls. This proposal is for service, hardware, and software. The hardware and software firewalls are needed to enhance the 5 fire stations and 3 water treatment plants' network connectivity in order to create a more stable and secure internet presence. This will also allow for 24/7 monitoring of security between the remote sites and town center. This is a one-time cost and will cover the purchase of 9 firewalls and licensing for 3 years. The agreement also covers managed threat services, 24/7 monitoring service. The total cost is $60,093.18 and has been reviewed and approved by our Finance Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Kelly. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes. Thank you. Motion carries. Resolution 22R-028, approving purchase of Flyget Model NZ3202.185 sludge storage submergible mixer pump from Xylem Water Solutions USA, Inc. Wow. For wastewater treatment facility number 3, located at 2080 West 127th Reagan Boulevard. The existing system has become unserviceable as parts are unavailable. This is the second of 2 mixers that requires replacement. The pump will generate oxygen to allow for good bacteria to thrive and aids in odor control. We need that. Xylem will coordinate and install pump and new concrete pad if required. The pump will be for treatment facility plant number 3, and the total cost is $71,653.95. This has been reviewed and approved by our Public Services Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? Motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
Trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Watts. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Zarate? Yes. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution 22R-029, approving a proposal with Knight Engineers and Architects for professional engineering services for construction, inspection, and documentation for 2022 MFT street resurfacing and patching program and the 2022 CDBG paving program. This is for the resurfacing and patching of various streets throughout the village, the use of motor fuel tax, MFT, and CDBG community development block grant funding requires extensive supervision and documentation. The proposals also include material testing. The cost is $264,900 for inspection and $39,015 for testing of the MFT paving and patching program. The cost is $38,170 for inspection and $6,050 for testing for the CDBG project. These contract amounts are very similar to our previous years. The total cost is $338,135. These have been reviewed and approved by our Public Services Committee. Questions from trustees? Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Kelly. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution 22R-030, approving the purchase of decorative lights for the 2022-2023 winter season from Lowe's Home Center. These are for all the beautiful lights that go throughout the village that many times people want more of. This is what this approval is, so. The village contacted 4 vendors. Lowe's will guarantee quantities and pricing with a pre-order. So we are in what, May? And we're pre-ordering for November. And sometimes we get what we order, and sometimes they short us. Just depends on what comes through.
Supply chain.
Yes, definitely. The total cost of the decorative lights for the median trees in the upcoming winter season is $33,060. This has been reviewed and approved by the Public Services Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? So as the trees get bigger, they require more lights. And if they require more lights and we decide to do that, then that figure goes up. So we're gonna do the best that we can to as many trees as we can.
Some may have been damaged over the winter, so in need of replacement.
Yes. May I have a motion to approve this resolution, please?
So moved.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Carpenzano. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes. Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution up this evening is 22R-031, approving purchase from McCann Industries per NGPA Sourcewell contract number 32119-CNH, 1 case 590 North Loader backhoe. This new loader backhoe replaces a 2001 case 590M loader backhoe. It will be used for concrete work, removing sidewalks, excavating, culvert, creek, and river cleanouts. This has been reviewed and approved by Public Services Committee. Any questions from the trustees? Motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Trustee Watts, second. Trustee Kelly, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, 22R-032, approving purchase of 3 Ford Escape vehicles through the Suburban Purchasing Cooperative Contract number 206 for Building Department. These new cars are replacing vehicles for Unit 111, a 2006 Chevy Cobalt, Unit 114, a 2009 Chevy Malibu, and Unit 115, a 2009 Chevy Malibu. Each unit is a $30,929 for a total of $89,589. 2 of these vehicles will be used by the Code Enforcement Division, and the third will be used for buildings and grounds and various office staff. This has been reviewed and approved by our Public Services Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? Seeing none, may I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Kelly, second. Trustee Carpenzano, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, we have our ordinances. Ordinance 22-031, approving annexation agreement between the Village of Bolingbrook and Donna L. Malley as trustee of the Walter P. Boughton Trust under Declaration of Trust dated January 18, 1991, and Boughton Materials, Inc., known as owners, and Pulte Home Company, LLC, a Michigan limited liability company known as developer, for Sawgrass Towns, subject to attorney approval. This ordinance approves the annexation agreement between the village and the owners of the Pulte Home Company for the annexation of approximately 46.65 acres. The agreement provides that the property will be zoned R3, Single Family Resident District, with a special use for a planned development which will permit construction of 51 single detached homes and 142 single attached townhomes. Are there any questions from the trustees? Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Watts. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next ordinance up is 22-032, annexing certain territory to the Village of Sawgrass Towns. This ordinance annexes the Pulte property that is the subject of the previously mentioned annexation agreement. It is located at approximately 11349 and 11314 Naperville Plainfield Road. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Trustee Lawler?
Second.
Trustee Carpenzano? Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, we have our Plan Commission 22-04, approval of a rezoning from ER Estate Residence to R3 Single Family Residence and special use permit for planned development with variances, preliminary development plan, and preliminary plat of subdivision, Sawgrass Towns, 11349 South Naper Plainfield Road, Plainfield, Illinois, 60585. Patty Bernhard, Rosanova, and Whitaker Ltd. are the applicants. The subject property is being rezoned to allow for construction of a mixed-use development featuring a combination of single-family homes and townhomes with associated variances. The property consists of 46.65 acres and is located at 11349 South Naperville Plainfield Road. The development will be known as Sawgrass Towns and will feature 51 single homes and 142 townhomes and will contain 2 large water features along Naper Plainfield Road. May I please have a motion to accept the approval of the Plan Commission?
So moved.
Trustee Lawler,
Second.
Trustee Carpenzano. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now for the corresponding ordinance. Ordinance 22-033, rezoning territory within the village, ER to R3, and approving special use for planned residential development and preliminary development plan and plat of subdivision, Sawgrass Towns. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Watts, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, Plan Commission 22-07, approval of an amendment to a special use permit for a planned development with variances and final development plan, Chick-Fil-A 245 North Weber Road, Allen Wiley, GBC Design, Inc. is the applicant. Chick-fil-A is seeking to expand its current drive-through. The total parking spaces will decrease from 42 stalls to 31. Given the shared parking agreement with Meyer, adequate parking will still be provided. In addition, the landscape plan calls for removal of 11 trees. The proposed plan calls for 5 new trees to be planted, and the village is requesting 60 plant units be planted to account for the other 6 trees being removed. May I have a motion to accept the approval of the Plan Commission?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Watts, second. Trustee Carpenzano. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now for the corresponding ordinance. Ordinance 22-034, approving an amendment to a special use permit for a planned development with variances and final development plan for GBC Design, Inc., Chick-fil-A, 245 North Weber Road. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve this ordinance?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Zarate, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Motion carries. Plan Commission 22.08, approval of a special use permit for a carryout restaurant, Red Star Pizzas, located at 501 South Weber Road, Unit 104. Jim Pappas is the applicant. Red Star Pizzas is seeking to open a carryout and delivery restaurant. It is located on Weber Plaza. The proposed hours of operation are Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. May I have a motion to accept and approve the Plan Commission report?
So moved.
Trustee
Second.
Lawler, Trustee Carpenzano, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now for the corresponding ordinance. Ordinance 22-035, approving a special use permit for a carryout restaurant, Red Star Pizzas, located at 501 South Weber Road, Unit 104. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Zarate, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next is ordinance 22-036, approving final plat of subdivision Carlisle Corporate Center West, Phase 2A, Northern Builders, Inc. The plat of subdivision will subdivide one lot into one lot of record with 4 outlots. All the outlots will be maintained by Carlisle Corporate Center West Association. 1.780 acres would also be dedicated to the village for Bell Lane. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Watts, second.
Second?
Trustee Kelly, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
You want,
I saw.
Trustee
Asking for your
Carpenzano?
yes.
Okay.
Motion carries.
Sorry.
It's a little bit longer than you're used to this meeting, huh? Ordinance 22-037, amending fees, charges, and other regulatory measures, known as fee schedule. With the start of the new garbage contract and with the passing of this year's budget, the village needs to update the service fee for refuse collection. The total rate for curbside collections will be $21.13 per month, which is the same monthly cost as last year. There will, however, be a decrease of $2 quarterly. So let's just get that, let's reiterate that one more time. Your monthly fee is $21.13 per month, no change. It will decrease $2 quarterly, and that was the service fee. The village is currently looking at other options to decrease the cost of billing and collections to further save money for the residents. Nobody can say no to that.
Good idea.
All right, are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Trustee Kelly, trustee Watts, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts? Yes. Trustee Zarate?
Yes. Thank you. Motion carries. Our next ordinance this evening, 22-038, approving an agreement between the Village of Bolingbrook and the Court Homes of Indian Oaks Condominium Association to enforce traffic laws and ordinances. This new agreement is being approved to reflect a management company for the Court Homes of Indian Oaks Condo Association. So nothing is changing other than the management company. Terms and conditions do remain the same. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I have a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Kelly, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Are there any questions or comments from the public? All right, our guests have come here for the second proclamation. However, I am going to turn this over to Co-Administrator Lucas Rickelman, and then followed by our clerk, Marty Barton, before we do the proclamation.
I'd just like to make a quick update about the road construction that is going on Weber Road. Starting June 10th at 8 p.m., you will no longer be able to make a left turn onto I-55 from Weber Road, as they're starting the construction of the center phase. It's anticipated to take to June 19th. So June 19th at 5 a.m. is when they plan on reopening the intersection to left turns. If they can get it done sooner, they will. But again, just wanted to make everybody aware that, construction on Weber Road is starting to wind down. You're still probably looking at a midsummer kind of substantial completion with some punch list items to follow up after there. But for the time period from June 10th to June 19th, you will not be able to turn left to get onto I-55 from Weber Road in any direction.
Northbound and southbound.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we have a June 28th general primary election. We wanted to make sure everybody understood that we have early voting available to us at Fountaindale Library beginning on June 13th, ending on June 27th. The times on each day are different, so we recommend that you go to fountaindale.org for all those times for early voting. And if you're not registered to vote, you can come to the Village of Bolingbrook, and in the clerk's office, we've got deputy registrars who can register you to vote. So vote, get registered, and watch for the early voting.
Thank you. How quickly did I change, right? All right, now we could do our next proclamation. I'd like to invite our guest of honor up. Please join us. We have the Honorary Consul of Republic of Congo, Chicago, Solver Malgona, and his beautiful wife, Jackie, who brought this home for me straight from Congo. I don't wear it as nicely as you do, obviously, but, hello, welcome. All right, so you have some guests here with you today. Would you like to introduce them?
Good evening. My name is Dr. Silver Malonga. I'm the Honorary Consul of Congo in Chicago, but I reside in Bolingbrook. This is my wife, Jacqueline Malonga. This is the Honorary Consul of Comoros, Mr. Sharif. And this is the Assistant Consul General of Egypt.
Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And you guys had to sit through this very long meeting, right? Very interesting. But they did. Very interesting, right? That's a nice way of putting it. I said it was interesting. I'll ask you how you really feel later.
Good.
All right. Whereas Africa Day was first held in 1963 in the Ethiopian capital of Addis Ababa, when 32 countries formed the Organization of Africa Unity, with 23 additional countries joining to form a body of 55 countries now known as the African Union. And whereas Africa Day has been an example of the power and strength that comes from unity, whereas Africa Day recognizes the deep history and contributions the diverse African communities have had throughout the world, and whereas Africa Day is widely celebrated by Africans in Africa and diaspora around the world, and in a national holiday in many African countries, some of which have diplomatic missions in Illinois, and whereas Africa Day aims to highlight the importance of Africa and its contributions to the community of nations, especially from the establishment of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. And whereas many Illinoisans have African heritage and ancestry, now therefore I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, Will and DuPage Counties, Illinois, do hereby proclaim May 25th, 2022 as Africa Day in the Village of Bolingbrook and urge all residents to recognize and support this day. You guys want to gather around?
Thank you, Madame Mayor Mary Basta. Thank you, trustees of Village of Bolingbrook, and thank you to the public. African Day is May 25th, that's tomorrow. It's the National Day, International Day for Africa. It's like the 4th of July for Africa. It's a well-known day. And last year, the governor of Illinois had a proclamation for African Day, May 25th. And last year also, the mayor of Chicago, Mrs. Mary Lowefoot, had a proclamation day for Africa. So this year, Bolingbrook is the first suburban municipality has proclaimed May 25th as African Day. So we can tell how Bolingbrook is diverse and progressive on catching up with the trend and what's going on in the world. Organization of United of Africa is like the United Nations of Africa. So this is a body that governs most African countries. They settle all the differences they have between the countries, and they try to make their life together so Africa can move forward. Do you know before the United Organization of Africa started, Africa was governed by people coming from somewhere else, mostly European nation, what's it called, the colons. So from the 1960s, then Africa was going through changes. So the African nation started to ask independence from the foreigners that was governing them. So then one nation after the other started getting their independence. Then in '63, they put together an organization where they can all come together and discuss and make a plan how they can, govern their own nation. So today is a day. Thank you very much. I won't be too long for having us the opportunity to celebrate African Day together. Thank you very much. And this is,
We have more guests that have joined us.
yes.
Please come up and join us. As many of you know, but I'm not sure everybody at home knows, that I too am from Africa. Different part, but hello, good evening. Who do you have joining you? Consul?
We have Dr. Ana Castillo. We have Dr. Ana Castillo and her son, who are here to support us, to support Africa Day. I wanted to say a few words, if you would allow me, Madam Mayor.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Can somebody hold this? I'm Sharif Hashim. I'm Silvera's colleague. Represent the Comoros here in Chicago. The honorary consul of the Comoros in Chicago. I've been here for about 8 years now as honorary consul. And this is exciting to be able to celebrate Africa Day. I didn't want to go into the details because it's really a long story to tell you how the Africa Day came about and to kind of tell you the vision of Africa Day. Very, very important. This is a huge market. 54 countries decided to get together, just like the European Union today is doing with the single currency, number one, with also opening of the borders, a single passport. So you can imagine in terms of the economy of Africa. I think this is what they're calling the century of Africa. And I think that for the village of Bolingbrook to honor us, we really appreciate it. Tomorrow is going to be Chicago. For the first time, the African Union flag is going to fly over in Chicago. And to us, as Africans, at the Daily Plaza, by the way, for those of you who may wish to come, it's going to be from 12 to 1 p.m. And Madam Mayor, you started saying that I know you have some African Egyptian roots, I understand. Egypt played a major role in 1963 in Addis Ababa. You had the leaders at the time of newly independent countries who came together and had that dream. And I think that they started kind of late, but where we are today, and I would invite all of you, because now there is a line, non-stop flight from Chicago to Addis Ababa, precisely the city of Addis Ababa where everything started, when His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie I brought all of the leaders at that time from Egypt. And we have somebody from the Consulate of Egypt here, brought all those leaders together to form this union. And I think you're going to hear more about the Africa Day in Chicago, in the US in the future, but also about the African Union. Several cities, Washington, D.C., where there is actually an ambassador from the African Union in Washington, representing the 54 countries of Africa in Washington. So there are opportunities for business and for cultural exchanges and so on and so forth. So I wanted to, again, take the opportunity to just thank the village of Bolingbrook. I see an African flag there. That's the one from the Congo. And thank you for all you do. I was able to listen to all of the the portion of the real meeting. And congratulations. I've been to a few meetings, and it was always people shouting. It looks like things here, things are peaceful. So congratulations for everything you do, and you look beautiful in this African garment. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, all of you. Thank you. We appreciate it.
I would like to say one last word. I invited the councilor call invited the board of trustees of Village of Bolingbrook, the mayor, and the public to join us at the consulate home here in Bolingbrook to have an evening dinner together. So African food and beverage and music, so we can finish the night in good terms. Thank you very much.
Dinner.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting us. Thank you. We will see you shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Very good. They look way more beautiful in their outfits than I do. I don't know. Carry it well. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, you're doing well.
We'll talk, we'll have all your comments. I don't want to hear them. All right, let's go straight on to trustee comments. Trustee Lowe?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. First, I want to congratulate Battalion Chief Butcher and Lieutenant Peloso for their promotions. And the timing is significant. This past Sunday, Independent Baptist Church in Bolingbrook and Pastor Troy Schoaf and the congregation and several community members and businesses held a wonderful service in recognition of first responders. And this event tonight, the promotions tonight, kind of carries on the activities of what happens in the lives of first responders. And the outpouring of appreciation and concern and care for the first responders and all that they are involved with is deeply appreciated by all of us in leadership in the community, and it really was inspirational to attend and be able to get back together. But the step of taking the effort to put that together and show the appreciation. Sometimes you get a thank you, sometimes you might get a nice phrase from someone, but to put an event like that together and honor different agencies from, including the Illinois State Police on their 100th anniversary, was a truly wonderful event to attend, and we're much appreciative for that. And I had a couple of announcements. Summer is here. It may not be the meteorological summer or the summer schedule, but activities are definitely picking up as we have experienced recently. So a week from this weekend, so June 4th and 5th, is an event that you really don't want to miss. You'll see evidence of it in the skies over Bolingbrook, but the Cavalcade of Plains is June 4th and 5th, Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can go to cavalcadeofplains.com to get tickets. It's all electronic tickets, but very reasonable price to get in. It is an amazing event with planes flying overhead, warbirds, the Ford Tri-Motor, a number of other activities. And then on the ground, you get up close and personal. They ask you to stay away from the propellers of the planes. That's just safety purposes. They're not running while they're near people. But that's a great event. With a number of community organizations supporting it. So you don't have to show up both days, but it is well worth it to get out there and see all kinds of aviation and support activities there. The other event that I want to talk about is a proud member of the Bolingbrook Lions Club. They're bringing back the Beep Baseball Tournament, and this is a baseball tournament for visually impaired athletes and those who are recently visually impaired or longer term. And the Lions Club hosts this event where teams come in from all over the country. They're going to be, the games will be the following weekend after Cavalcade, the 11th and 12th of June, on the grounds of the Bolingbrook Recreation Aquatic Center or along Lindsay Lane. And if you haven't seen this activity, the players really work hard from around the country. This is one of their favorite events, as we were updated on, and it is an amazing sport to watch. So those are two events that I would encourage you to come out and be a part of in Bolingbrook. And then somebody may be announcing this. I'll leave it. There's maybe some concerts coming up, but maybe somebody's talking about those.
Okay, this weekend starts the Carnival. It's Friday through Monday, May 27th through May 30th, on the village grounds. And on Monday, May 30th, there'll be some Memorial Day services, 9:00 a.m. at Boardman Cemetery, 10 a.m. at Hillcrest Cemetery, and 11 a.m. at Town Center Village Memorial. Thank you.
Congratulations to our two fire department promotions tonight. Both individuals are incredible professionals. There are some concerts coming up. Deputy Mayor will be on the stage at the Bolingbrook the Roger C. Clare Performing Arts Center here right on Town Center grounds. The Wednesday night concerts here at the Village start on Wednesday, June 1st, and the first band up is Fletcher Rockwell. Awesome band, by the way. Been to many of their concerts and their band members' weddings, actually. But in any case, that is starting June 1st, 7:30 p.m. until 9 p.m. And again, that first set of concerts sponsored by the Bolingbrook Park District, hosted right here on the hill behind Town Center. And they'll go every Wednesday through August 25th. Look at that.
September.
Yeah, I think the first one in September. Either way, every Wednesday, come on out 7:30 to 9 p.m. And enjoy some free music. Also on Thursdays, the Promenade is bringing back their full concerts this year. So there'll be a street market that'll start at 4 p.m. and run until 9 p.m. And then every Thursday, concerts at the Promenade will be from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And their first concert is June 2nd. And they have Dancing Queen and ABBA Salute as the first band coming up. One quick change for this year at the Promenade, please bring your own comfy lawn chairs. They will not be providing chairs, so just bring your own comfy lawn chair and head to the Promenade right on the row, 7 to 9 p.m., beginning Thursday, June 2nd. I think that's all that I have tonight.
All right, so I too would like to congratulate our promotions today, Battalion Chief Butcher and Lieutenant Peloso. We hate to see our long tenured staff members leave, like Troy, who did a great job, but excited about the future for these individuals and their opportunity to step into these leadership roles, and we're just proud that we have individuals that are prepared and ready to step into the new role. So congratulations to all of them. I'll continue the outdoor summer theme of events to announce. We have on June 3rd, looks like the Park District has a theme of outdoor events going on. This is Visit Your Local Park. And that park location on that particular day, Friday, June 3rd, is Central Park, 201 Recreation Drive. It will feature the trackless train, portable climbing wall, and the bookmobile, as well as a puppet show that goes from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Friday, June 3rd, followed up on Thursday, June 9th, Movies in the Park featuring Cruella. That will take place at Volunteer Park South, 200 Lindsay Lane. There's parking available there at the BRAC. The show begins at 8:30 p.m. that evening. It's a free event. Bring your popcorn, blankets, and lawn chairs to enjoy that event Thursday, June 9th at Volunteer Park. And then Friday, June 10th, another Visit Your Local Park event at Indian Boundary Park 990 West Boughton Road. Again, featuring the trackless train, portable climbing wall, bookmobile, and puppet show. And that also goes from 10 a.m. to 12:30 on Friday, June 10th. So let's enjoy the summer with the family. Thank you.
Thank you. I have 3 announcements. Saturday, June 4th, American Cancer Society Relay for Life at Village of Bolingbrook Town Center at 375 West Briarcliff Road from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Contact Kristen Borderdrop at 215-878-1266. Her email is Kristen, Kristen, BRODERDORP@cancer.org. And we also have Fiesta Pinoy, Philippine American Festival at the Village of Bolingbrook Town Center Performing Arts Center at 375 West Briarcliff Road. The event will start at 11 a.m. and it will go through to 7 p.m. Enjoy the food, music, shows, vendors, and also see a couple of the Filipino celebrities. For info, please go to www.piyestapinoy.org or https://facebook.com PIYESTI Pinoy, PINOY. And we also have, it is H2O, it's the 19th annual Raising Hope Golf Outing for Hardhaven Outreach will be July 14th, and it will be at the Bolingbrook Golf Club at 201 Rodeo Drive. And the event is Thursday, I'm sorry, I'm repeating it, July 14th at the Bolingbrook Golf Club. Golf dinner, lunch will also is included for $175 for a single or $650 for a foursome. Dinner only, tickets are $65. Sponsorship packages are also available. Hardhaven Outreach H2O has built life-changing relationships rooted in living hope with over 4,000 teens, grades 6 through 12, since opening our doors in 2005. Teens need us now more than ever. Please support H2O as they continue to provide support, mentoring for our youth. Visit hardhavenoutreach.org/golf or call 630-226-8403. These are all great events to attend, and H2O has done such a good job with these kids. It's amazing, and it's a good time to come out and golf. I'm sure everybody's ready to get out there and hit some balls. So, and the most important thing is to help our kids because they're going through a lot right now, and we're helping them to get through these tough times. So we hope that you will come to these events. Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. We have no executive session this evening. Business before the board has concluded. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Trustee Watts, second. Trustee Lawler. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great evening.